Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne and I'm a Chinese metaphysics master in Hong Kong. Time flies, it seems, and we are already in the month of June. And this is the fire horse month, the Bingwu month. And in Chinese metaphysics, this starts June 6th and goes all the way to July 6th. And naturally, we want to know what kind of energies we're going to be faced with in the fire horse month and what we can do to maximize this month and get the most out of it. Now, it's actually a pretty good flying stars chart for the month of June, where we have a lot of sectors that we can use for wealth, relationships, and also academic matters without having to fear any side effects. So this happens not that often. I think we've had only one such chart earlier this year. So this is a pretty good month if you know how to set up your place correctly. Now, for those of you who do not know how to get this chart, don't worry. All you need to do is stand more or less in the center of your home or your office and check on a compass where you have all these directions. And then you place yourself in those sectors or areas that support the activities that you want to conduct this month. It's that simple. All right, so let's have a look at what we can actually expect this month. So one of the best sectors we want to take note of is the Northwest. So the Northwest sector holds the wealth star of the month, the number 8 wealth star. And so it's really good for any type of career or wealth related activity. Maybe you want to make a financial plan or review your financial plan. You want to grow your business. You want to plan for business expansion. Or you just generally want to increase your income and your cash flow. Yeah, then use the Northwest sector, and there's no side effects there, because even the annual star number 6 is a very good star that actually supports your activities. So the Northwest sector is absolutely excellent for anything to do with business or money, and if you can place yourself there whenever you need to do any sort of financial activity, even if it's just logging onto your online bank account and shifting money around, and that just takes 5 minutes, already enough. Yeah, do it from the Northwest. Now, the where do we have it? The Northeast here is also really excellent sector. The Northeast also brings opportunities for business expansion, but has to do more with partnering up with others. Yeah, the Northeast sector brings people into your life that can support you, that can help you, and that doesn't necessarily have to be limited to just business. It could also be in personal life. So if you need any help, any mentoring, anything like this, ask for help while you are in the sector. Pick up the phone or write an email to the person you think can help you. Do it from the Northeast. Or if indeed you are looking at this from a business perspective, if you are meeting with a potential new business partner, you could do this in the Northeast sectors. Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities for new business ventures and business partnerships. So this is a very good one. Now, next one we're looking at is the West sector here. So the West sector with the monthly number 9 star, also an extremely auspicious star. And this one is a very good sector, not just for money, but more so for relationships, I would say. Yeah, especially if you're single and if you spend a lot of time in the West sector, then this is particularly positive for you. You may find that your chances increase, but obviously you need to do something while you are in the West sector. So if you're on Tinder or Bumble or whatever, just do all the swiping from there, or just message the person you have a crush on or you're interested in while you're in the West sector. Or if you maybe have a nice dinner at home planned with the person you're interested in, if you can arrange it in such a way that the dinner is in the west sector, that would be even better. So anything to do with romance is really supported by the west sector. If you have your master bedroom there, of course, that's also very, very good. Now, the only thing you need to be aware of is that if you're single and you are using and you're overstimulating this particular sector, you're spending too much time there, you may have too many options, yeah, which can result in a little bit of drama. So it's not necessarily the most drama-free area of the house, but overall it is very, very good. And then we've got the southeast sector with the monthly number 6. So this is also a very good sector, especially as it pertains to studying and academics. So if you want to shine, if you are studying for any type of exam, then use this sector, especially because we've got the annual number 4 here, which also is an academic star. So this is absolutely excellent for studying. Yeah, use this if you can, because this is really, really positive. Now, if you cannot use the southeast sector for studying, you can use the southwest sector, because there we have the monthly academic star. And this is also very, very supportive. So anybody who needs to prepare for an exam or needs to do a lot of homework or a lot of research work, you can use either the southeast or the southwest sector. Now, the reason the southeast is a little bit better this month is because the southwest can bring arguments between the females of the house. May not be massive arguments, but maybe there's going to be a few tensions throughout the year, throughout the month, when you're spending too much time there. But too much time, usually the rule of thumb is 2 hours or more. Yeah. But as I said, if you just need to study and you, for whatever reason, cannot use the southeast, maybe it's a bathroom, then check out whether you can use the southwest sector. Now, then we've got 3 sectors that are a little bit problematic. The least problematic one is the north sector. So the north the north will test your patience. Let's put it this way. It can bring quite a lot of arguments. It's the argument sector of the month. So you want to be careful with what you say when you say something. Or if this is your master bedroom, you may just find yourself getting into more arguments with your spouse than absolutely necessary. Just pick your fights wisely. Yeah, and don't become too argumentative. But if you need your convincing power, or your speaking power, your ability to speak, if you need to make a point, if you need to convince others, then you can use this sector. So if you, let's say, if you need to stand up to a superior, for example, or if you need to make your case in front of someone who has a higher status or who has power over you, then you can still use the north sector, and this will actually help you get the courage to say what needs to be said. Now, obviously, that's only possible if you can do that from home, for example, over Zoom, because then you can locate yourself in the north. It may not be possible at in an office setting, but this is one way you can use the north regardless of the argument style. Now, the south sector here is somewhat problematic because it is the illness sector of the month, and so it's not the best sector with regards to health. And I would say particularly for pregnant women and for those with chronic illnesses and small infants, probably not the best sector. If you can avoid sleeping there, that would be great. Now, if you are completely healthy and you're not pregnant, then you can safely use the south sector. You don't need to worry at all. You maybe get a sore throat or maybe get a headache or something, but absolutely nothing major. It's really just for those who are pregnant, suffer from a chronic illness, or if you have a small infant. Those 3 categories of people should not sleep in the south sector in June this year. Now, if you have no option, you have to sleep there, then just make sure that the space itself is as quiet and calm as possible. So don't do any hammering, no drilling, don't move any furniture around, just keep it as quiet as possible and don't make any loud noises in that room. And then lastly, we're looking here at the east sector. Now, this is probably the least desirable sector of the month. And this one is one that really only brings problems. So this is not a great sector, whether that's for wealth, relationships, or health. So again, pregnant women should not be sleeping in this sector. It brings a lot of problems, a lot of health issues. And I would say, if you are planning, if you're making a financial plan, or if you are doing anything that has to do with money, do not do this in the east sector, because particularly with the 3 annual star, this can lead to a lot of expenses and a lot of loss of money. So you really don't want to do anything important in the east sector. Also, from a romantic point of view, if you're single and you're sleeping in the east, the chances of you meeting someone in June is probably quite slim. It's not really supportive of your search for a romantic partner, so to speak. And if you are a married couple and your bedroom is in the east, again, it may lead to a little bit of friction and tension. Just choose your battles wisely. So the north, the south, and the east sectors are those that you need to be a little bit careful of, but the rest we can definitely use. And you don't need to be afraid of even the negative sectors, so to speak, as long as you keep those sectors quiet. As long as you don't plan for any sort of repair work, renovation work, don't install any water feature or anything like that, you're absolutely fine. You don't need to worry. All right. So these are the energy patterns that you will find in your home and your office during the month of June, the fire horse month in 2022. So I hope you can really make the most of these energies, because they're really, really very good, very powerful. Now, if you do have any comments, any questions, please let me know. I've got my contact details in the notes to this video, and please like, share, subscribe, whatever needs to be done to get the word out and spread a little bit of Chinese metaphysics. See you soon.